You right, you weird bunch of people who watch this? It's 9+1, way! And this time, it's about Luis Suarez. 1. Luis Alberto Suarez Diaz is his full name, and he was born in Salto, Uruguay. 2. Suarez started his career playing baby football at Sportivo Artigas in his hometown. 3. He developed his footballing skills playing on the streets whilst taking up work as a street sweeper. 4. When he was growing up, he idolized Enzo Francescoli and Gabriel Batistuta, which is not the same as Batista, the wrestler bloke. Don't make that mistake. 5. He eventually joined Nacional's youth side at 14 years old. 6. His horrific disciplinary record started pretty much straight away. At 16, he headbutted a referee and gave him a nosebleed after being sent off. 7. One night he was caught drinking and his coach threatened him with never playing again unless he took football more seriously. 8. At 18, he broke into the senior side and helped Nacional win the league in his first season with 10 goals in 27. 9. He was signed by Groningen for €800,000 when he was just 19 after Dutch scouts witnessed him score a wonder goal against Defensor. 10. He was only discovered by them by accident, as the scouts were actually at that match to watch another player. They immediately approached Suarez and told them they wanted to buy him. 11. Suarez initially struggled with the move to Europe because he couldn't speak Dutch or English. Fellow countryman Bruno Silva helped him settle, and now Suarez can speak both Dutch and English. 12. His disciplinary problems continued though, as in one 5-game stretch, he scored 4 goals but received 3 yellows and 1 red card. 13. He ended his first and only season in Groningen with 10 goals in 29 in the Eredivisie. 14. In 2007, he joined Ajax for €7.5 million and scored 17 in 33 over his first campaign in Amsterdam. 15. However, Ajax initially had a €3.5 million bid rejected for him. Suarez was so upset that he took it to the KNVB's arbitration committee to try and force the move. 16. The arbitration committee said no, but on the same day, Ajax doubled their offer and Groningen accepted it. Complete waste of time really, wasn't it? 17. Suarez got off to a flying start, scoring on his league debut and getting 2 goals in his home debut at the Amsterdam Arena. 18. In his second season, he scored 22 goals in 31, but received 9 yellow cards in the league. He was also suspended by the club after an altercation with a teammate over a free kick. 19. Regardless, he still won Ajax's Player of the Year in the 08-09 season, finishing second in the Eredivisie top scorers table. 20. The following season, he did become Eredivisie top goalscorer that campaign with 35 goals in 33 games. 21. This earned himself the second Ajax Player of the Year award, as well as Dutch Footballer of the Year. 22. 2009-10 remains one of the Uruguayans' best ever goal-scoring seasons, scoring 49 and 48 in all competitions. 23. In 2010, he scored his 100th goal for the Dutch outfit, joining players such as Johan Cruyff, Dennis Bergkamp and Van Basten to reach that milestone. 24. In the same year came his first biting incident. Woo, that's a nice shoulder, mate. Can I eat it? He was dubbed the Cannibal of Ajax after biting PSV's Otman Bakal in a 0-0 draw. He was banned for 7 matches and fined. 25. During his ban, he attracted the attention of Liverpool and moved to England for £22.8 million to make him the most expensive transfer the club had ever seen. That was until the arrival of Andy Carroll hours later for £35 million. That was good, wasn't it? 26. After his second season in Liverpool, he finished 6th in the Ballon d'Or rankings, but his performances were again marred by his horrific disciplinary record. 27. In October 2011, he was found guilty of racially abusing Patrice Evra. 28. Suarez maintained his innocence and Liverpool publicly stated that they were fully supportive of their star player. The Liverpool players even wore t-shirts in support of their teammate. Oh dear, just such a bad decision. Just don't do anything, don't wear a t-shirt, just train normally and play the match. Bloody hell. 29. He thanked them by refusing to shake Evra's hand in their next encounter, which obviously was a peculiar decision, to be honest. 30. In 2012, he signed another long-term contract with the club, and by March he had scored 20 Premier League goals, only the third Liverpool player to reach that milestone alongside Robbie Fowler and Fernando Torres. 31. During the same year, Liverpool fans voted him Player of the Season with 64% of the vote. He also decided to bite someone. Again. 32. On the 21st of April 2013, Liverpool were drawing 2-2 with Chelsea. Suarez then bit Ivanovic on the shoulder and was banned for 10 games and forced to train away from his teammates. Stop biting people, man. That is mad. Who does that? Who throws a shoe?
Oh, that really hurt. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
33. A month later, the Uruguayan went to the press claiming his desperation to leave Liverpool for Arsenal. The Gunners offered £40 million and £1, but they rejected it and forced Suarez to stay on Merseyside. 34. After his ban, he made a U-turn and came straight back into the Liverpool team. Over the 2013-14 season, he scored 31 goals to win the Prem Golden Boot and the Player of the Season. 35. He also finished above Messi, Ibrahimovic and Ronaldo as Europe's most influential player. 36. He was also the 7th player to ever score over 30 goals in one Premier League season. 37. That outrageous form took him to Barcelona, who paid €82.3 million to put him in the number 9 shirt. 38. At the time, that fee made him Liverpool's biggest ever departure, only now surpassed by his old and current teammate, Coutinho. 39. The decision to sell Suarez was probably helped by the fact that during the 2014 World Cup, Suarez bit Chiellini and was subsequently banned from all football-related activities for 4 months, including training. 40. Suarez appealed the decision and to this day claims that he didn't actually bite him and it was simply an accidental teeth-first collision. 41. But the 7 members of the FIFA panel studied the incident from 34 different camera angles to confirm that it was indeed a cheeky nibble. 42. The president of Uruguay at the time labelled the ban fascist and said that FIFA were a bunch of sons of bitches. 43. He made his competitive debut for Barca on the 25th of October 2014, but didn't get his first goal for the Blaugrana till a month later, and his first La Liga goal wasn't until his 8th league game. 44. Suarez ended his first season in Spain with 25 goals and 20 assists in all competitions. 45. He had also cemented himself into Barca's MSN front three, who ended the season with 122 goals, the most ever recorded by an attacking trio in Spain. 46. He has a penchant for striking up striking partnerships in his career. Back at Ajax, he formed a formidable striking partnership with Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. 47. Meanwhile, he was one half of SAS at Liverpool when he and Sturridge scored 52 goals between them in the 2013-14 campaign. 48. In the 15-16 season, Suarez became the 2nd player in the history of Barcelona to score over 35 goals in a single season. 49. He finished the campaign with 40 goals to grab the Pichichi Award and the European Golden Shoe, the first player other than Messi and Ronaldo to do so since 2009. 50. Suarez had also contributed 16 assists that season to become the first player to ever top the leaderboard for goals scored and assists. 51. He was unsurprisingly made La Liga's World Player of the Year as well that season. Shock. 52. Since being at the Nou Camp, he has scored 126 League and Champions League goals in 158 games. 53. He has won 9 trophies since his transfer to Spain. 54. 90 plus lies? Well, hey! I've lied. That's what I've done here. There is no fact here. But don't forget to check out the newest comment show where I read your horrible comments. I also want to know from all you guys who you'd like to see me do a collaboration with on the comments show. It can be another Football Daily member or your favourite YouTuber. Let me know in the comments below. 55. His most joint goal participations is with Messi. 56. He has beaten Gabi, Roy Behrens, Antoine Griezmann and Fernando Torres more times than anyone else. 57. Liverpool fans once got to witness Fernando Torres line up alongside Suarez in a charity match in 2015. 58. Suarez's biggest ever win was 14-1 against Wezep, scoring 6 and assisting 2. 59. He's won 15 games with a margin of at least 6 goals or more. 60. His biggest ever loss was 7-1 to FC Twente whilst he was at FC Groningen. 61. Welcome to the fact of every video. Suarez has had the shirt numbers 20, 18, 16, 7 and 9. Exciting! 62. His best record is against Feyenoord, winning 9, drawing 4 and losing none. 63. The buck-tooth bitey was cracking against Norwich, scoring 12 and assisting 3 against them in just 6 games. 64. His worst record is against PSV Eindhoven. 65. He had an unbelievable record under Luis Enrique, scoring 121 goals and getting 70 assists in just 147 appearances. 66. Suarez has scored 30 out of 39 penalties. 67. The 31-year-old has remained relatively injury-free throughout his career, missing only 6 games throughout injury. Imagine how many more games he'd have played if he didn't try to eat other humans. 68. Suarez has made 97 caps at international level and netted 50 times. 69. This makes him Uruguay's highest ever goalscorer, overtaking the likes of Cavani and Diego Forlan. 70. In 2011, he won his lone piece of international silverware, winning the Copa America. 71. He caused outrage in the quarter-finals of the 2010 World Cup as he used his hands to prevent Ghana from scoring the winning goal to send them through to the semi-finals. He was sent off as a result, but Ghana still missed the resulting penalty. The game ended up in a penalty shootout, which Ghana lost. 72. People were livid with Suarez for handballing it, so this week I want to know whether or not you think it was right what Suarez did against Ghana. Personally, I see nothing wrong with it, and if Phil Jones has a chance to save England, then handball it, mate. I don't care. 73. Suarez cut his long hair as an apparent token of respect after receiving the captaincy at Ajax from Thomas Vermaelen. 74. During his time in England, he scored a hat-trick or more every 18 games. 75. Suarez is nicknamed El Pistolero, which means the gunfighter. 76. He has an incredible 6 siblings. 77. His older brother, Paulo Suarez, is also a professional footballer, currently plying his trade in El Salvador for Isidro Metapan. That sounds like a bloody Pokemon. 78. He married his childhood sweetheart, Sofia Balbi. 79. They got together age 15, before Sofia and her family moved to Barcelona. This made Luis determined to become a professional footballer and move to Europe. 80. This was a deciding factor when he left Liverpool. Suarez said, "Liverpool did all they could to get me to stay, but playing and living in Spain, where my wife's family live, is a lifelong dream and ambition." 81. They have 2 children, Benjamin and Delphina. Delphina is actually an anagram of Anfield. 82. Delphina is apparently a Liverpool fan, and as recently as last year was spotted wearing a Liverpool shirt. 83. Also, his son is reportedly good friends with Messi's son Thiago. 84. If you haven't realised, Suarez has funky looking ears and even appeared in a hearing aid advert whilst at Ajax. 85. He's sponsored by the better of the 2 major brands, Adidas. 86. After a game against Stoke in 2012, he casually admitted diving to the media. Ballsy move that, mate. I sort of respect it. 87. David Moyes once called out Suarez and others for their diving and said it was ruining the English game. Suarez responded by scoring against Everton and emphatically diving in front of him to celebrate. 88. In 2014, he released an autobiography titled Crossing the Line, My Story. Chapter 1, How to Eat Human. 89. Luis Suarez is the second highest paid player in the Barcelona side, earning £290,000 a week. 90. Suarez's impoverished background and the juxtaposition between that and his insane life now has often been blamed for his aggression on the pitch. 91. In a poll conducted by Sky Sports on Liverpool's greatest ever number 7s, Suarez beat club legend Kenny Dalglish and Kevin Keegan to the title by 43%. And that is it. Thank you so much again for watching. Stay safe, alright? Subscribe. Get all your mates to subscribe. And, don't go changing. No, Spencer says that. I can't say that, can I? Don't forget to hashtag it.